was real young. Her best friend is a skinhead chick. She knows an Asian boy named Yick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. And I am still in love with a girl named Spike. I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. You're listening to I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hi.
And Rick Johnson.
Hello.
We're on episode 223. Another brick in the wall. Another brick in the wall. I have no idea who sings the song.
Hannah, do you know?
Pink Floyd,
Yes.
right?
What? Really?
Yes.
But that's not 80s.
That is 80s.
Oh. Another brick in the wall.
In the wall. Kind of.
Fun fact about this song, it was my class song.
Really?
Yeah.
For your graduating
Weird class song.
Yeah.
Everybody doing LSD?
Yeah. We don't need no education.
Let that
What-
motherfucker burn.
Yeah.
What year did the wall? Is this off the wall?
Yeah.
When did the wall come out?
Good question. Let's find out.
I thought that was
My
like in the
parents
70s.
loved Pink Floyd, so they made me listen to that song a lot. I think I've also seen that movie.
They party, your parents, with psychedelics?
82.
Yeah, but
82.
not a ton.
Not a ton. Enough to conceive you, though, huh? I didn't see Rick. He was 15 minutes from my house, and I didn't go see him this last
That's sad.
Saturday into Sunday morning.
To be fair, I also told you didn't have to come see me.
Yeah, but I should have just gone. I should have picked you up and taken you to In-N-Out Burger, and it let you have a double-double.
Oh, I wish we had gone to In-N-Out while I was there.
Yeah, why didn't you go?
Because you're a fool.
I think I was also like, well, you were the big one who was like, don't spend too much money on food. You wanted us to buy like
In-N-Out
ramen
Burger's
and stuff.
cheap.
It is cheap.
It's true. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
$3.50
I would've gone.
for a cheeseburger. Well,
You did
I
it.
think I'm
probably
more
never
lazy
come
than
back.
I will
No.
someday.
Who's going to invite you? Not me.
Yeah, you've
I
already
need to be invited.
That's true. That's true.
I can go anywhere.
The Uncola.
Very
Sorry.
good. Very good.
I-
Sprite
The
reference.
Cola.
I scream that often, like if I'm on like a trail and no one can hear me, I just scream it. I've got
What's-
issues.
What's with you and beverage commercials?
I don't know. What's the other beverage commercial?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? What's up?
Yeah.
Is that for Budweiser?
Yeah.
I like that you've got the clothespin on your neck.
I'm trying to keep the microphone from clipping.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, I'm tired, but
Mhm.
not tired enough to do this. Here we go. Another brick in the wall. Start
I
it,
took
Hannah.
no notes, by the way.
It's okay. This
but
episode
luckily-
sucks.
It sucks, but it does have a lot of very good lines, mostly said by Snake.
Sure.
I can name 3 of them right now, but I won't.
Is
You know
one of them
Emma and
who has 2 thumbs and is not a pedophile and is officially
Yeah.
not a pedophile.
and also that, and when he goes no touching, that's what got me into this in the first place.
Oh,
That kind of made me laugh. But also we were like, Britt was like, should he be joking about that? And I was like,
should
no,
not.
he shouldn't.
you shouldn't.
I also we'll get into it when we get into it. I can't get ahead of myself. Emma and Simon, right?
Ooh, I don't know.
Is it terrible that how can I not know his name?
It
I'm
doesn't
so
matter.
deep in the season 13 right now. I can't. I'm totally lost. Why is Sav's
I can't remember his name.
sister still in season 13? Sorry. Go ahead.
But they're making out on the couch, which is kind of fun because it's like, oh, I didn't even know they were doing that.
Yeah, I thought I had missed an episode.
Yeah.
So I had to stop what I was doing and consult the IMDb right away.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they do that. They're like, some stuff happened while you weren't looking. And I was like, how could that be true? And then Snake and Spike come home and they're arguing about how Snake is like treating servers badly because he's paranoid that they all know he's a pedophile. Is that the subtext?
Yes. But also,
not
Emma and that kid aren't supposed to be dating. Like, he has to sneak out the back.
Well, because it's not supposed to be any students at the house. Besides Emma. Because Manny can't visit either. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Imagine if he got caught there. That would have been bad.
No, it wouldn't have been that bad. Maybe, I don't know.
They're pretty lenient, but I think under the circumstances of the chaos that's been happening, Snake could have lost it.
Well, he almost does lose it on this episode.
Why don't we know his name? Is it Simon? Isn't that Alexa's boyfriend, Simon, or husband?
Yes.
Alexis
from original Crow.
Adam, Drew, Declan, Allie.
Hold on.
Maya, Katie. I'm naming all the people in the later episodes.
Katie, Maya, yeah.
Katie is sister is Allie. No, Allie is Sav's sister. Katie sister
and Maya.
Maya, and then Maya is
you're just throwing out all these names is not helping.
I also think they made a huge mistake later on, by the way, and I'll just say it right now, that they have Cassie Steele's sister and she's just not just playing
Craig's why is she
little
not
sister
playing? That's insane.
That's crazy to me.
Let me think. Her name's it's not Bianca, it's Fiona. She's Fiona, right? No,
there is a Fiona, but her name is
that kid's name is Damien.
Simon.
Really?
Yeah.
This couldn't be more far off. Jesus. Degrassi.
How could we not remember Damien?
It's because Griffin and Damien, even though they have like major story points so far, are completely forgettable.
Because they're black?
Yeah, it's because they're black. Yeah. Clearly.
That is a common complaint, yes.
That's not cool.
For them. It's unfortunate, but it's
but also, like, if you think about it, though, okay, so up until being out as having HIV, Griffin hasn't done anything of note, right?
Yeah, I actually was talking about that when I was telling Britt that the episode that we had just passed the HIV episode, because we're watching ER and it's the same thing. And I was like, and tragically, again, it is an African-American actor playing the HIV positive. I don't know why that is.
Who's the actor?
They just also picked a character in ER.
Yeah. That plays the HIV positive.
I don't know her real name, but her character's name is Jeannie.
What has she been in?
Great question.
I'm going to start a Friends podcast with my friend Maura and Megan.
Oh boy.
About Friends?
Yeah, so it's going to be, the premise is my friend Megan is a super Friends fan. And then Maura is a casual Friends fan. And then I have never watched Friends, and that's going to be the plot line of this podcast. What do you think?
God.
You think it'll be good?
I love it. Have me on.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not.
Are you a Friends expert?
I am a Friends super fan. When I was 10, I wrote a fan letter to Jennifer Aniston.
Oh.
And I told her that I also had, no, she did not. I said I also had brown hair, so if she ever died, I could play Rachel.
Oh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute. Did you just like her character? Did you like her as an actress, or what? What's the deal?
I think it was just that we both had brown hair, literally, because I was like a Phoebe, Courtney Cox head. Yeah.
So Phoebe is Courtney Cox?
No.
I
just
Phoebe
for some
is
reason called one person by their character. Yeah.
And then,
sorry, I'm also looking up the girl who plays that character on ER as we speak.
And then Rachel is obviously Aniston, and then Courtney Cox is.
Yeah, but you got to save some of this for your podcast.
Wait. Who's Courtney Cox? What's her name?
She was in the Dancing
Monica
in the
Geller.
Dark video.
Oh, she's
She
Monica.
was. Yes.
She was in Glory Days, right? The Bruce
Dancing in the Dark.
Dancing in the Dark. Oh,
Glory Days.
and then the men are Matthew Perry is he had his own spinoff. It was Bobby Simon. Well, who is he? What's his name? No. Who?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Wait,
Yeah,
who did I just say?
Who?
Matthew Perry.
No, Matthew Perry's. Isn't he gonna? Oh no, he did it. Never. Jason Swimmer. Is that David Swimmer?
Yeah.
Swimmer.
David Schwimmer. Yeah, and
then
Matt
what's his name?
LeBlanc.
What's his name?
Ross Geller.
Okay, then Matt LeBlanc. He
He's
had
Joey Tribbiani.
Joey, and then he had the spinoff, right?
Yes, called
Yes.
Joey.
And then Matthew Perry is what's his name?
Chandler.
Chandler. You
Bing.
know, both of you guys know this stuff.
Everybody knows this.
Yeah, you were just too old.
I was watching Degrassi. What's
No,
the
you
problem?
weren't. No, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
What is the deal with like the thing is if you once we start watching season like 12, 13, 14,
Yeah.
Snake like produces every episode. He's like the director in almost every episode.
That's how he's the most successful person on Degrassi.
So he's got to
He's
have
like, I'm gonna either
big
sink or swim.
money. Big money, right? He must.
I don't know about big money, but you would have to think that he's at the
Got
top.
some money.
Has more money than Pat Mastriani.
Hell yeah, he does.
Oh,
Did you see that post that Pat made about it was like 1988 and it was like him and
Tessa?
and then it was like 2023.
Yeah, I saw it.
They look like shit now.
No, dude.
Yeah,
Well, Tessa does. Joey looks great. Joey looks great.
They just both look how old they are.
Yeah.
Oh, and then that kid, who's the kid that there's a real life guy who passed away. He was in Romeo and Jules. You know Jules? Romeo and Jules, the play in season 13. He played Romeo. Do you know what I'm talking about? Hannah?
No.
Hannah.
Yes, I do. You're talking about
What's
the kid
his
who committed
name?
suicide?
Did he? No.
Cameron? Cam?
There was Cam. That was a hockey player, right? That killed himself? No,
Yeah.
there was a black Canadian that in real life passed away. He was in like seasons 12, 13, but he was in the play in Romeo and Jules. What's his name?
I can't remember his name. I feel like it's like a fun nicknamey name. Maybe.
Anyway, there's another suicide later, Rick.
Amazing.
Yeah, they got to do one every couple years.
Is it as gripping as clothes?
No.
No.
They don't show.
In fact,
anything.
it doesn't really make any sense because
the snake find the body.
doesn't he jump? Not to be like a hater, but doesn't he jump off the roof?
No, doesn't he?
school?
Kills himself in like a greenhouse, like a student greenhouse, and then
Oh, he does.
Claire's boyfriend finds him.
Oh, Claire.
Eli. Love
And
Claire.
they'll mention Darcy every so often, but they never show her. So like she'll be like, "But Darcy."
Don't put your
You know what I'm
nudes
saying?
online.
Why was Spike not at Spinner and Emma's wedding?
Why? Can we talk about?
There's a lot of people who weren't there.
Can we talk about the future when we get there? Because we got like 12 seasons to go.
That's
Another
so true.
brick,
And Rick
another
doesn't
brick
even
in the
know.
wall.
Yeah.
Episode 223. Oh,
Yeah, that we still
I
got
guess
stuff to talk about in this app.
we should get back on track. Sorry about that. Snake is vindicated. But
Yeah.
what's the issue, Rick?
The issue is that all the bad boys and girls in the school think he's a pedo.
Yeah.
Lucas primarily. I think Lucas is also making that bad HTML website. Also, when did Lucas and Mia get back together?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like people are hooking up and it's like in the background.
After the Vespa gift?
No.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, but didn't he go to the dance to confront her when she was with that surfer kid, and that was the
Yeah.
last we saw of them?
Yeah.
Cookie.
They're
It was
getting
after
messy.
Cookie. They, Mr. S,
What
they
if-
letting you run loose. Nice to see you too, Lucas. And then what does Johnny DeMarco say, Rick?
I don't know. I didn't write that down.
Perv says what?
Yeah.
He said perv says what?
Yeah, and then
Says
Snake goes,
Oh,
"What?"
yeah.
Which I was like, "That's good. That was really funny."
They're all laughing. Oh, Lucas.
It sucks.
Oh,
Is it?
He
Emma.
had to have.
It's
ahead.
amazing also that in the next scene that Holly J is having trouble in Armstrong's class. I really wanted this to go a different way than the way it went. I wanted
What do you mean?
another Holly J.
Dyscalculia crisis.
I wanted another Holly J is fucking Armstrong situation.
Yeah, Liberty Armstrong doing it situation.
Instead, we get.
I also love later when she's like, "I would understand it if Armstrong taught it that way," and he was like, "Armstrong would have to learn it first." And I was like, "Damn, okay." I also said to Britt during this episode, I was like, Toby really has nothing to lose because he'll talk to anyone however he wants because he's got nothing to lose, like
Yeah.
no friends, just Liberty.
Does Holly J remind you of Hannah, Rick?
No,
Of me?
Yeah.
I do love all the
In what
Heathers.
way?
Just like pale.
Mean.
Pale.
Pale and mean.
wearing multiple layers of tank top.
Wearing a little tiny hoodie over a little tiny
Baby doll.
cami.
Yeah.
Yeah, over a jean skirt.
Yeah. With
If
tights.
you
was
were
me.
doing cosplay of Holly J, I guess you would have to grow your hair out because it's usually pulled back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like strawberry blonde. I'd have to dye it.
You could just
Or
buy
I could get a
wig.
wig.
Yeah, just buy a wig. It'd
Yeah.
be easier.
A wig that's like a pullback, like so it looks like it's pulled back.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh,
Just gotta get a good wig.
Hey, you ever bought a wig?
I've never bought a
Me?
wig.
I was talking to Mike.
I
but
love
yeah.
wigs.
I haven't bought a wig. No, I have hair,
You should buy a wig.
but I have so much hair; it goes so fast.
But I think you'd have fun.
Okay. There's no Asian characters on Degrassi. I can't cosplay as anything.
Oh,
You can re-cosplay as
Not-
Yick. Yick as Stoner Yick.
I can't believe
Yick,
I
I would
won.
love if Yick was in this.
I can't believe I won free tickets to Degrassi Palooza, but
Yeah.
well, I knew I was going to win because I have the F-list celebrity.
Yeah.
I just told people to vote for me. Did you know I won a $10,000 MySpace contest too?
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
You guys
Once-
don't care.
$10,000?
Mhm.
When was this?
When MySpace was around, they were doing a thing for like nonprofits to win $10,000. So I have a nonprofit, and I just had everyone vote for me, and I won.
Nice.
Wow.
I just posted on socials, please vote, and I
I
won.
Please vote for me.
I won a $600 iPod one time because I learned how to cheat the website voting rules.
Wow,
You
I've
hacked
never
it.
won
You hacked
anything.
it.
Yeah, I had.
Not even like a cake and a cakewalk.
Like,
No? You know-
I've never won a contest where you like enter like a raffle. I've won like fairs and stuff.
Would you win at the fair?
I won first place at a computer fair once.
And what'd you get?
Wait. What was the what was the submission? What did you do at the computer fair?
I did a little animation in like 9th grade or something, or like sophomore year, and then we went to the computer fair. We like drove down, me and my teacher and another kid, and I won first place. And I got
And what'd you get? A ribbon? A ribbon? Oh, plaque.
a plaque. But then I went to the next level, lost so hard, didn't win
That's okay.
anything. Yeah.
So A for effort. What does Emma
Mhm.
confront Darcy about?
Well, she's like,
She doesn't.
yeah, she doesn't really confirm. She's like, you need to help out my dad because you screwed up his life.
Which fair enough. But also when she comes in and Darcy's like, please all leave. And Emma's like, I don't want you to leave. I turned to Britt and I was like, it looks like she's about to choke her out.
Yeah.
Which would have been fun.
I wish Darcy's hair was still messed up. The cut.
I know.
How'd she fix it? Do you think she just layered it? Or did it grow out already?
It's just months later.
It's just less extensions, seems. She's also wearing a hoodie that goes like down to her knees, but it's tight. It's not oversized. It's
right.
Thin and long.
Do you like when Lucas won't let Maya sign the card?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When
I think I love Lucas.
I don't know. He still seems too old.
He seems old, but doesn't he have a face like he probably was a child star? He's got like that little mischievous face.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
The like the glamour shots of what's the kid from Superbad?
Michael Cera?
No, the other kid.
Michael Cera? McLovin?
McLovin?
No, the other kid.
Michael Cera.
Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
Jonah Hill?
Didn't you say that already?
No, Jonah Hill. I can't remember what movie it was, but like they have like glamour shots of him in the movie as a little kid with like a leather jacket.
Oh wait, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, it's from 21 Jump Street.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Who's in 21 Jump Street?
Jonah Hill.
The movie.
Hill
Who else?
Channing Tatum.
Yeah. The other Franco.
Oh,
Dave.
I like Jonah Hill in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I think he's really funny, and This Is the End too.
Yeah. When
He has a
like,
cameo.
I just want to buy these shoes.
Just want to buy these shoes. You can't. I sell them on eBay.
You can go on eBay and buy the shoes. But I have money now. I just want to buy the shoes.
I want
but
that
I have
one.
money now. I'm right here. And the shoes are like boots that have like fish in the platforms.
Yeah, disco platforms.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much taller Snake is than Spike. He's bending over while they're fighting, and he's still just towering over her.
You know what steals the entire episode?
What's that?
Amanda Steptoe's giant leg tattoo.
Yes. I was gonna say either that or that dog. That I was like, they have a dog. That's the best acting dog in Hollywood. Also, though,
isn't the dog that Damien and
yes, Jensen Ackles or whatever.
Yeah,
is what she names it. Okay, I forgot about that.
Oh, this is also a good episode.
Jack is so big.
This is not a good episode. Yeah, for a sec, I wrote the note, where the hell is Jack? And then I was like, oh, he comes in when
and he's like 8 years older than he was.
8 years old. 8 years old. Also seen his dad drunk and full of mustard.
Covered in mustard. Why was he covered in mustard? I forgot.
Just sucking down hot dogs with that dog standing next to him.
Also, Spike being like, the kids can't stay here for this. And I'm like, for what? Because he's covered in mustard?
Did you notice when Emma's trying to clean up, she's just throwing everything in that chip bowl and like...
And then he hits it and it all flies back on
Spike's
the floor.
like, Snake's just like, oh, I gotta get some of these chips because he's drunk.
And also when Emma, like when he knocks the bowl out of her hand and all the popcorn goes onto the floor, Emma's face was so good because she's so angry that he did it.
We skipped over Lucas being bad also and causing Snake to spiral. That's why he's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Again, after that beginning scene.
So Snake, so Lucas is trying, Snake is trying to teach media immersion and talk about Googling. And Lucas says, hey, Mr. S, you ever Google yourself? And then turns the monitor and it's just the
worst website I've ever seen.
The worst website. What is it? It's like the front page is just laughing. It goes ha ha ha.
The Ghostbusters cross through his face.
And then the next page is just Snake with his hand on his dick.
Yeah. And then he goes, I wonder where his hand is.
Yeah.
And then he's laughing between two women and they're like, wonder what he's thinking about. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? If I saw this, I would laugh.
Yeah. It's so good. And that spirals. I also like that Snake wakes up Emma because she's been clearly dropping ice for like at least an hour trying to get drunk. And Emma comes upstairs and is like, what are you doing?
He can't even do that.
What are you doing?
What
And
the
he's
fuck
like,
are you doing?
look at this website.
So when he's on the couch with the blanket and the dog, that's before he got drunk. What's going on there? Is he like, is she trying to convince him you need to go back? Or
That's after the
she's-
blanket
Well,
and the dog is afterwards.
Yeah, she gets that really weird poster signed, which has really bizarre. It was really bizarrely printed to look like a map, but like also the font was really weird. And she's getting it signed with Darcy. And then I love how he's like, Mia says to Darcy, she's like, well, you said he touched you, and then you said you did. You said he didn't. So it's kind of hard
yeah,
to know
when she's that's what
if he
like
did.
Yeah.
Can we also? It's true.
Yeah. Can we also talk about something very unbelievable?
We're talking Degrassi, then yes, of course.
Let's talk about it. The fact that Toby Isaacs is bad at DDR. There's no way that kid
I thought the same exact thing.
There's no way that kid would be bad at DDR and have to
He
have
is the exact DDR kid.
There's no way, yeah. And he would not have to have Holly J help.
Because she'd be bad at it, I think.
Why do you think he's good at DDR?
Why? Because he's a nerd. Nerds are good at the DDR.
Nerds love DDR.
Yeah.
They really do.
I know, but why would they be good? Because if you're a nerd, that means you're good at DDR. DDR is hard.
No, it's just,
but it's like,
it's just controlling with your feet.
Yeah, but you need
it's like, no, you don't. You don't.
You do,
Not
but
really. Well, I've known people that are really, really good at DDR, and I wouldn't call them like rhythmic geniuses either. They're usually hardcore nerds, though. We actually used to have a guy at Grand Slam who would come in, swing in the batting cages for like 30 minutes, and then get on DDR and do the hard mode where you did both pads.
Hell yeah.
Jumping back and forth, sweating his ass off.
I love that. I love when people are getting an insane workout. In Japan, people are so self-conscious in the United States. I don't know about Canada. I'm guessing it's similar. But in Japan, people don't give a fuck. They're dance revolutioning in front of everybody, shirt off. It's awesome.
That sounds great.
Japan is awesome. I wouldn't want to live there, but it's fun to visit.
I think I just saw, I don't know if this was in Japan, but I did see a really fun thing that was like a Studio Ghibli World or something.
What's that?
But I was like, what?
What are you talking about?
What's what?
Studio Ghibli World?
Studio Ghibli, and it's like a amusement park. The Miyazaki movies.
Ghibli? Who's Ghibli?
Not ringing any bells?
No.
Spirited Away?
Is that? Oh. Spirited Away, yeah. Miyazaki. Princess Mononoke, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who Ghibli is.
It's like the overarching studio.
And it's like Lucasfilms. Is that what you're saying?
I think so. Kind of. I think I'm also like I that's the extent of my knowledge on the situation.
Are you drunk right now?
No.
Are you snaked?
Are you snaked up on mustard?
Yeah. You want to know
what are you drinking?
Water.
Looks like water.
You want to know what the second most unbelievable thing in this episode is? Toby turning down Holly J.
I believe it. I believe it.
I don't believe
got
it.
Nothing to lose.
I'm starting to like.
She would absolutely torpedo him. Like she would ruin his life.
I love it when he's like, Toby Isaacs called the shots, baby.
Well, I think also she was like, who would care? Your only friend, Liberty? And he was like, uh-oh. He averted a crisis.
Man, Hatsalak. Why is Hatsalak like leering outside of Simpson's classroom?
Because she wants to make sure he's all right. She cares for him. They made out.
And he's not.
Oh, they did more than make out. He definitely.
Do you think he got a blowy?
No, he fingered her for sure.
I was just about to
Sorry.
say he for sure fingered.
I think the Lucas Johnny DeMarco like bully gang, they play that stereotype so well. I think.
Yes, agreed.
Let's give them props for that. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I actually like them, even though they're mean.
They are so good at mean. They don't know you, Archie. I do. You never mind.
It is sad when Spike is like, he's like, "Do you think that I really did it?" And she's like, "No, but maybe you like kind of did it."
Why would she say that?
I don't know.
She's so tiny.
That's what pushed him over the edge, I imagine.
Okay, did anyone else see this? After Hanselakas and Simpsons are talking, it cuts to the outside of Degrassi, and at the front door, there's a kid with his face pressed against the glass, licking the glass, and it's just a split second.
I did not see that, but that's awesome.
So if you're watching, please look at that. Right after Hanselakas and Simpson are talking, after Lucas makes fun of Simpson.
Licking the glass?
Licking the glass. It's like a split second. As soon as it cuts to the outside scene, there's just on the right side of the screen, there's a guy with his face pressed up against the glass and is licking it.
There's a lot of that shit happening.
I love it.
I like that this is the first time you've noticed that. Usually it's me.
Yeah,
I'm watching it live. That's why.
Yeah.
Woo! Toby just denied Holly J. Now it's Snake getting ice. He drops some ice. It's 3 a.m.
We've already discussed all this shit. You gotta zoom past all this.
Huh?
I know.
What are you talking about? I don't like to skip anything. I'm very complete.
We're not skipping it. We already did it.
Talked about it. You want to talk about Friends more?
What is he drinking? You think he's drinking scotch or whiskey?
Whiskey. You can't afford scotch.
He's also not cool enough to drink scotch.
How much is scotch?
I don't know. Yeah. It's not.
I also kind of feel like scotch sucks.
You've never drank, Rick. You've never been drunk ever, Rick, right? Correct?
Correct.
That's awesome. I know a few people like you. Adam Davis as a musician from the band Link 80. He's never drank.
2 tall guys.
I know. He might be taller than you, though.
He's not.
Ooh.
Nope.
Big words.
How do you know?
Yeah, how do you know?
I've met. We've met.
How tall are you exactly?
6'5".
How tall are you, Mike?
Gotta be 6'1".
I saw Aaron Carnes.
He came? Oh, to Sacramento.
Yeah.
Oh, how was Sacramento? Was that a good show?
It was a good show. Yeah.
Do you enjoy touring?
Yeah.
So do you enjoy touring more with Jeff Rosenstock or Streetlight Manifesto?
With Jeff.
So being in a bus doesn't matter to you at all.
No.
There's no like benefit.
No.
Got it. Okay.
6 and whatever that saying is. It's all the same.
6 of one and half a dozen of the other.
Do you think this is the hottest? This season is Emma at her hottest, or does she get hotter?
I don't think she looks hot. I think she looks like.
Well, I was thinking about this earlier when I was watching an episode, and
what does that mean?
Whoa.
From season 1 Emma to now, it's a different person.
Yeah,
exactly. I had the same exact thought.
It's like a Paul McCartney I got replaced situation.
Exactly. I don't even see her in there. Behind the eyes. You do? I don't.
Yeah.
I want to know what happened. How'd she get there?
God,
Emma,
I just
or
want to know.
Emma. Do you think Linda Schuyler was like, all right, we got to fix your teeth?
Was their teeth jacked? Were they jacked?
Well, they're just.
Didn't she have braces?
Yeah, she might have had braces.
I think
she just
did.
had like pre-braces, you know, and her mouth was
yeah.
her teeth were all big.
She did her time.
Who do you hate more, Mia's daughter or Jack?
Mia's daughter.
Yeah, I agree.
Jack
Because at
hasn't
least
given
Jack,
me a reason to hate him yet.
he has no lines. He just looks confused.
Does Jack ever get old, or does he just kind of fade away?
I don't think so.
No, and again, I feel like it's a missed opportunity.
Definitely fades away because Spike didn't even go to her own daughter's wedding. And is never talked about again in seasons 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't think is ever even mentioned.
Maybe she moved away.
It's insane. I'm getting married and my mom's not there. Ugh. I'm pissed now.
No, well, there you go. You can stew about it while you try to go to sleep.
I ain't gonna sleep for a long time.
What time is it where you are again?
Dude, how old are you? How can you not figure out the 3-hour difference, bro? West Coast, Pacific time, Eastern.
I'm not looking at the clock, bro. Why don't you chill out?
What time what time did you go to bed on Sunday?
3. I know on Friday night I went to sleep at 8:30 a.m. I was like, oh my god, I'm still.
You could have totally come over, hung out.
When do you sleep till?
I slept till 2 and I just felt like out of my mind. I'm like,
shit,
this sucks. And
once you're in that mode, you're like cooked.
Yeah, and then it started getting dark like at 4:30. I was like, this has been a strange day. But I also started taking Zoloft, and that was a common side effect, was insomnia. But I was working. I got up like at 3:30. I said, forget it, I can't sleep. So I started working. I was doing accounting, and I sent like a royalty statement to Anika Pyle, who's from Philadelphia. And she wrote back right away. She's like, oh, I'm just having coffee with Augusta, who was, I believe, on our podcast. Yeah. Augusta.
Both of them were.
Oh, Nika was too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh my god, I just ran into Augusta at a party.
No.
Did you guys embrace?
And I was like, I feel like we've met, because I kind of forgot. Yeah. And I was like, oh, were you on a Degrassi podcast? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that was me.
Oh, she wasn't nice to you? She just said, yeah.
No, she was very nice.
Oh, she was?
No. Yeah.
She was? Did you guys embrace, like, when you guys figured out you knew each other?
We probably like high-fived or something.
You didn't embrace?
I wouldn't have been like, you were on my podcast, and then like just leaned in for a hug.
And then you guys were like smiling and just going, hey, and then hugged each other and started making out. You guys didn't do that? It's weird.
We definitely said yeah and smiled, but we didn't know.
Wow, that's a great story.
Well, I didn't start it. You did.
You did. You just said you saw her at a party.
I told a story. Yeah, okay.
I've never met Augusta. And I feel like
we have on Zoom.
I feel like we've been in the same room multiple times.
Really?
How was that party you went to? Hannah?
Me?
Yeah.
It was great. It was kind of like in another part of Philly that I don't usually go to, and I was also going by myself, and I didn't know a ton of people, so it was a little bit out of my comfort zone.
Who invited you?
Liz from Big Nothing, who's in Pat Graham's band.
So you're friends with Liz from Big Nothing?
Yeah.
Is Jordan still in that band?
Well,
or Jordy, whatever his name is?
Through Pat, I think. Yeah, maybe.
So Pat was there.
I'm
Pat.
just kind of getting to know that whole crew, because I never get up to they're in Port Richmond and I never go there. It's too far.
But Pat. Was anybody else there? Was Dose there?
Dose was not there. I'm trying to think of Mimi was there. Who you know her, right?
Who's Mimi?
In Mimi of 8.
I don't know who Mimi is.
And Augusta was there, and then I feel like other people that you would know, but I probably wouldn't remember.
Was Max Stern there?
No.
But you had fun? Did you get drunk?
I had some beers and we did karaoke, but then I was like, I needed to get all the way home. So
Ooh, how'd you get home?
I took a shared lift.
With who?
Some guy who was coming out of a bar in Fort Richmond, and it was like kind of silly.
How much did you spend?
Because it was shared, it was only like $16, whereas just getting a lift was going to be like 30
Oh, good.
or 35. Yeah.
So you had a good time. You had a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, right on. That makes me happy.
Right on.
I like when you have a
Yeah.
good time. It makes me happy. I like to live vicariously through other people because I don't get out much these days. Yeah, you actually
Yeah.
texted me that you were at a party with Pat Graham. Are we?
I did.
Are we still doing this podcast? We are.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
I
well,
kind
how's
of-
it
I
end?
kind of
What happened?
forgot.
What happened?
I know the freeze frame is Emma standing behind Snake like this, and he's like,
It's from
It's-
it's from the screenshot, Mike's screenshot, right?
"Oh yeah, it's right behind you." Oh, but he's smiling by the
Yeah.
time it screenshots.
Another brick in the wall?
Another brick in the wall.
Huh.
I don't really get what that title has to do with
No,
this episode.
Damien?
we don't need
Simon?
we don't need no education.
So this song's off
We
the
don't
wall.
need no
Yeah.
edu. Why am I
This
burping?
the song
Edu.
Mm-hmm.
that you're singing? That's another brick in the wall?
Maybe
Yeah.
because of like, hey, teachers, leave those kids alone.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe because he's a pedophile.
Yeah.
He's not a pedophile. Framed as a
Right.
pedophile.
Framed as a pedophile. Well, Darcy really ruined his life.
His life should have been ruined long ago.
Honestly.
Okay, I'm in favor of this episode being not too bad.
That's bad.
Hannah? In favor?
I'm gonna
or
give
against?
it, in light of how I thought I promoted the season as being like so good, and now I'm like realizing it's not.
I just like that you're like, just wait until next season. It really picks
I know.
up. It really
And I was
picks
really just
up.
thinking of the one scene where Darcy cuts her hair off. I realize now. I'm gonna give it a 5,
Slogging.
and that's
5 out of
purely
5.
great
5 stars
grading on
is
a
great.
curve. No, 5 out of 10.
5
Whoa.
out of 10.
I'll give it a 3 because I'm grading on a curve because the rest of the episodes are so bad that this one isn't that bad.
What about
Yeah.
Bianca? Do you like Bianca?
Love Bianca
Why?
because she's a little mean.
What
I think I like the mean ones.
about the hot teacher that comes? The hot lady teacher?
Is the one Sav has an affair with or whatever?
Oh, does he? I don't know. I just know that there's suddenly this hot teacher and all the kids like her. All the boys like her.
Mm.
What about Adam?
Adam's fine.
Is Adam trans?
Yes.
Who's Adam's brother?
And also manages to get shot and survive and then
What?
killed eventually because he gets hit by a car, I think.
So Adam
Is
gets
Peter
shot.
driving the car.
Peter's long gone. Nobody
Peter
is
and
there.
Sean.
All right, let's end this and stop talking about future.
We have to
Degrassi.
end this.
Let's keep talking. Hey, what's your plans this week?
We found this little harmonica right here. That's pretty nice.
Can you play it?
What key is it in?
Oh, good question. How do you know that?
It says it on it.
C.
Classic.
Play. Let's hear it.
Oh, Britt's sleeping. Oops.
Okay, just play it soft like Red does in a Shawshank Redemption. Remember?
Your mic is cutting out all of the music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aw, that sucks. Oh well. Until
Wow,
next
that's-
week. Well, was this really off the hinge? Do you think this episode was crazy?
This episode
I
is
think-
crazy.
No, I'm
We
not talking
definitely
about
didn't-
the Degrassi episode. I'm
I
talking
know
about
what you're
our
talking
episode.
about.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Are you offended that we know what you're talking about?
I'm gonna go eat some food. Are you guys gonna eat? It's midnight where you guys are. Do you think you'll
No.
eat something tonight?
No, I'm gonna go to bed.
No.
Oh, Hannah, you're not
I'm
gonna eat
gonna-
anything?
I'm gonna take a bubble bath, watch some TikToks, and then get in bed.
Bubble bath.
Whoa. You're gonna watch TikTok while you're in the bubble bath?
Yeah, I do that.
Sounds fun.
I live on the edge.
All right. That sounds awesome. Okay. I'll talk to you guys next week. Also, there's some dude donated like $70 to us. I forgot his name. I'll try to remember next week. Thank you so much.
Whoa.
You know who you
Cool.
are. It was very appreciated. I didn't give any of the money to Rick or Hannah, so thank you so much.
Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing about it.
Yeah.
Until next week. I texted you guys.
You did.
I know you did.
Okay. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.